Okay, what we're gonna talk for this video is a market structure. Okay, there you go. So I have wrote something on my blog. I hope you have visited. It's very important. See, we're gonna test this market structure, combine it with strategy, or for me, since I'm a pattern trader, so let's combine it with pattern trading. But of course, since this is already a strategy, this may not work. See, please read the disclaimer on my website. Now let's proceed. So I have what I have read here. What I have wrote here specifically was the structure. See, you can see this one. Direct it to the screen. You can see that the market structure can show direction. Okay, and last, this was the peak. This peak. If we're going to access it, I have created this last August 4. August 6. And it says here, let me access it. Okay. There you go. So it says here, I said if the market will go down and broke this strong resistance, then it will have a strong possibility of having a downtrend. If we visit the GBP/USD as of today, there you go. See, if you visit the GBP/USD as of today, what you can say is it is currently doing something. Like, I'm really waiting for the market to reach on this roof before I'm gonna make a trade. See, this is what I am telling, what I'm going to talk about, the market structure, combine it with your strategy. As for me, I use the market structure, I identify the market structure, and I combine it with a pattern, particularly head and shoulder. See, the direction of the market can only be measured within structure. You have to watch the How to Trade Forex so that you'll understand it. Meaning, the accuracy and to what will happen next will depend on the structure level. What do I mean by this one? Let's go to the graph. Okay, this is, let's go for, this is a 1-day chart. When I say the accuracy will depend on the market structure, like for this one. Okay, it started here, we have the low here, and since we already have the low structure, what we're going to need, what we need is the high structure. So from that case alone, you really will know that you don't have to trade down, right? Because we already have, there is already a structure low. So what the market is looking right now is a structure high, in which this one. Now the problem with this structure is you have to have the skill to identify the rejection price. So when will that start? When will the structure start? When will the structure end? And that, my friend, is a skill. Although there is already, which is I'm using by the way, there is already a program on that. You can have that on trading view, and I have created a program of that it will identify the rejection price. So you would know na, oops, this one is already making a structure, like this one. It's making a structure, it rejects the price, so this time we don't have to trade down because what the market is looking is the structure high. Once you get the structure high, and of course, what the next is the market is looking is the structure low. So that, my friend, is what I said, the accuracy is in between that structure. You will know that what the market needs to do when you already get the structure. Now, since we have that accuracy, what we're going to do is we're going to combine it with our strategy. So for me, I use the pattern strategy, which is the head and shoulders. So let's take a look on my strategy. That's on the 1 hour chart. There. Oops. So very lucky. Let's go for 4 hours. There. As you can see, I already patterned it with the head and shoulders. Now, the blue one is the structure for 4 hours. And the red one is the structure for 1 day. So we already have the what we call structure high for the 1 day. And now, there is a confirmation. If you will break this one, already what the market is doing is he had a consolidation on this part. So if he will break that one, we will have a new structure low. And then what you need to identify is the next structure high, which for my strategy, I put it on the head and shoulders, which is equivalent to the previous structure of this one. So if ever the market reach on this one, on this side, I will have to identify the rejection. And if I do, I'm gonna make a trade because that will form a right shoulder supporting my claim for a swing. 200, 300 pips. So anyway, just to give you example of what I'm talking here, is this one. You could, let's just visit this. There you go. This happened like earlier this morning at around 2 o'clock in the morning in the Philippine time. So what I did is we already have this is a head and shoulders actually, and I missed this part. I missed this part. So what I did is I took this structure, and after that, since there is the structure low, what I'm looking right now is the structure high, which is this side. This is the neckline of the head and shoulders. If you could see, since I failed to identify and I slept on this time. You can see the circle mark on this one. That's the right price to trade. Since I have overslept, now I wasn't able to watch for this price. When I woke up, that's around 2:30 in the morning. The market's already here, and so that's why I measured it, and I managed to have a 1-to-1 ratio. So it's a good deal. So I took the trade and risked 1:1 ratio, which, as you can see, I got 450 pips. And in the morning at around 7 o'clock, when I woke up, I already earned 450 pips. See, this is a sample of a combination of structure and the pattern that I'm talking about. So watch this next video for you to see how I combined this structure. Thank you.